Is it honestly safe to say that Canelo ducked Golovkin? Now he did. I mean, I feel he's going to fight Golovkin, but he ducked Golovkin. He vacated and dropped his title just for one fight, because after Liam Smith, if he wins, he's going to be moving to 160 pounds. He said it. So you drop your title. You leave your own weight class, 155-pound Canelo weight, go down to fight Liam Smith for what? Liam Smith is not more money than Golovkin, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's not like he's never been a 154-pound champion before. You see what I'm saying? I am T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. We are now 22 days away from September the 17th, 2016. Canelo versus Smith, which has Willie Monroe versus Gabriel Rosado on the undercard. Billy Joe Saunders was supposed to be on the undercard. There's so much to talk about. Let's just give a 22-day recap. So over the next, until the fight comes, I'm going to do a video on Canelo versus Smith every, I would guess, 4 days or so. You know, maybe, you know, do like a 20-day countdown, a 50-day count, I mean, a 15-day countdown, a 10-day, a 5-day. You know, I think that's the route I'm going to go, because there's so many different dynamics to talk about with this fight. And what we're going to talk about in this video is the keys to beat Canelo. Canelo is a very powerful and accurate puncher. You do not want to deal with that shit. You do not want to stand in front of him. You do not want to trade combinations with him, because even though Canelo fights in bursts, 3-punch bursts, still they come quickly. And as far as he'll throw a 3-punch burst, you know, back off a little bit, and then or take what you have to give, and then come back with some more hard, crazy shit. Pause. So what we've seen with the Austin Trout fight, what we've seen with the Floyd Mayweather fight, what we've seen with the Erislandy Lara fight. Remember, only on paper, Floyd Mayweather beat him. You know, even if you say he lost to Lara, in my personal opinion, I feel that Canelo won that fight. And guess what? I'm not the only one. That's a fight where literally fans are split 50-50 with who they think won. So don't be talking all that shit to me in my comments, talking about, oh, you was blind, what was you? You're not a real boxing fan and all that. As a boxing fan, you are entitled to your opinion. As a boxing fan, I'm not going to I'm drinking this cheap ass, it's called Simply Tree Ripe. You know how they got the Simply fresh lemonade? This is the $1.99 shit. But like, you're entitled to your opinion. If you tell me Lara won, I'm going to say, okay, I can see how you can say Lara won. Lara, you know, was moving around. Like, it seems as though he was controlling the ring generalship. But in my opinion, that was Canelo. But I can see how you. Damn it, I'm spilling shit. I can see how you can say that it would be Canelo that was controlling the ring generalship. I keep fucking that word up. And I can say how you can say Lara. You can say, well, you know, Lara was eating, you know, Lara was making Canelo eat the jabs and shit like that. For example, what I'm going to look at right now is I'm going to show you the CompuBox stats for that fight, or the show stats for that fight. So, punches thrown, 415 for Canelo, 386 for Lara. Punches landed, 97 for Alvarez, 107 for Lara. Lara landed 10 more punches. Lara was more accurate, you know, with 23% to Canelo's 28%. Jabs was 183 thrown, only 9 landed for Canelo. That's 5%. Jabs thrown for Erislandy Lara, 246, 55% landed, 22%. This is the great Erislandy Lara we're talking about here. 22%. You know, he should be in the 30s, but you know, Canelo has underrated defense. Power punches thrown there. Here's why I say Canelo won the fight. This is my personal opinion. Power punches thrown. 232 thrown, 88 landed for Canelo, 38%. 140 thrown, 52 landed, 37% for Lara. In my opinion, a power punch, anything outside of a jab, you know, it means more to me than the jab. You know, like a power punch means more to me than a jab. A body shot means more to me than a jab. And also, you know, like he wasn't varying up his punches. Like during the Floyd Mayweather fight, you were seeing that Floyd Mayweather was pressing the action against him. You know, you would see at certain points in time in the fight, Floyd would circle around the ring, but then Floyd would stand in the middle and start picking him apart. You didn't see that from Erislandy Law. What did you see? Jab. Straight. Jab, jab, straight, jab. Jab, jab, straight. Jab, straight. Circle around. You know? He wasn't varying it up. You wasn't seeing him sticking a right hook to the body, then moving. You know, sticking a left hook, then moving. You wasn't he wasn't mixing it up. In fact, that there wasn't even any time that I can remember in the fight where he said, all right, you know what, I'm going to square up with you in the middle of the ring and trade these hands with you to show you, you know, that I'm Erislandy Law. With Austin Trout, what did Austin Trout do? Austin Trout, chin didn't hold up because he got knocked down, but also Austin Trout, you know, hits like a declawed kitten. Like he didn't have the power to keep Canelo off of him. You know, and Trout was winning early is because of Canelo was having issues with the pumping machine piston like jab. It just kept pumping. So, you know, to beat Canelo, you have to have movement, right? You have to be able to take a punch, and you also have to be able to vary up your punch variety. You can't just be out there throwing, you know, 1 or 2 punches and then move and think you're going to get a win on the cards against Canelo, who's right now, since Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, or technically Pacquiao, you might as well say he's done. You know, and Floyd Mayweather's retired. Canelo right now is the pound-for-pound guy, the pound-for-pound pay-per-view buy guy. You know, he's the #1 pay-per-view buy guy. You know, and if you want to count really international, then you got to count like Anthony Joshua and all that shit. But we're not going to go that far. But I look at it like this: Liam Smith has a chance. Now, what I've noticed is watching footage on him, training footage. You can go to my Instagram at TST Controversy. The links are right down below in the description box. I'm going to get this beard shape. This shit is outrageous. You will notice is that he's working on combinations. But with those combinations, he's got to be able to move. I wonder what his plan is. Now, his trainer, Joe Gallagher, right now you can say he is, you can say he's trainer of the year, right? You can say he's trainer of the year if you know who he is outside of the Scott Quick fight with Cole Frampton. But they're working on combinations, but are they working on trying to be able to stay on the inside with Canelo and counter him? Or are they trying to use those combinations along with the movement? You know, what if he comes out and tries to fight a fight like Terrence Crawford fought? You know, where he decides to, you know, just to get in and get out. Now, don't be dumb to say I'm comparing Liam Smith to Terrence Crawford. Don't be dumb, because a lot of times I have to say shit like that because you're reading the comments. People will say he's saying Liam Smith is Terrence Crawford. No, let's talk like adults, all right? Like, what if Liam Smith decides to come out and not be the banger, you know, that he's been known to, that got him where he is right now, the somewhat pressure fighter, power puncher, and decides to come out to maybe, you know, try to use the movement? Because, you know, if I'm a trainer, you know, and I don't know shit about training boxers, you know, one thing I know from a fan, and us fans know, is that Canelo has a reputation of being somewhat flat-footed. So it's like, all right, you want to hit and not get hit. This shit's so simple, right? You want to get hit and not get hit. You know, so it's, you know, I mean, that's what I'm wondering there. You know, and also Canelo has a pretty solid chin. You know, now I'm not saying Liam Smith is going to win. You know, smart money, of course, is on Canelo, but I'm saying this is not going to be a fight where I think that it's going to be just Canelo just one-sided. I don't think so. You know, and it's all about if Liam Smith's chin can hold up, if he makes it through the 7th, 8th round, he has a good chance of winning, you know. He has a real good chance of winning. I'm not saying he is, but, you know, I'm giving him his fair shake. Dude is not as bad as people trying to make him out to be. You know why? Hey, man, I'm going to tell you who. You know who's saying Liam Smith is the bum? And all that, the people who are not staying in on Saturdays, you know, because over here in the United States, we got to watch a Liam Smith fight, like what? If you're on the West Coast, like 2 p.m. on a Saturday, you know, and on the East Coast, like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., they don't really know who Liam Smith is. I do. I've been watching him, you know, but, you know, they're not giving him a fair shake, is all I'm saying. He's a different style than James Kirkland because he's not as stiff. You know, he's a different style than, of course, he's a natural 154-pounder. And, you know, people are saying that Canelo may come in bigger than him. I don't think so. You know, I think that, well, Canelo can likely come in bigger than him, but I think that it's not going to be a big weight difference. I wouldn't be surprised if Liam Smith comes in, you know, close to 175, if not 175. I would not be surprised, you know. But, you know, Canelo was like 176, 178, 180. Here they say he coming into the ring. You know, Amir Khan tried to say he came into the ring at over 180. I'm looking like, damn, but you can see it, you know. So it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. It's my birthday week, so, you know, after Tuesday, I'm going to be, you know, once September gets here, basically, it's on, you know, it's on. I've been social media, and it's on. It's on. I can't wait till September. But please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at T Street Live. Follow me on Instagram at TST Controversy. Follow me on Facebook at T Street Controversy Live. Please subscribe, share, comment.